What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another upload. Today's video, as you could probably tell, is actually sponsored by Boost Auto Parts. If you guys don't know it, I work pretty closely with Boost Auto Parts as far as their tow mirrors and their tow mirror accessories, and they offer a huge different range of lighting and accessory upgrades for all sorts of GM products, as well as Toyota, Ford, and Ram products. So feel free to hit up the link down in my description and go check that out. But today we are doing another set of Boost Auto Parts tow mirror switchback lights. I don't know if you guys remember, but a little bit ago, probably about a year or so, I put the brand new switchback lights that Boost Auto Parts offered at the time in my tow mirrors, and I've been running Boost Auto Parts tow mirrors for a long time on the truck now. Absolutely the best on the market. You cannot compare to Boost Auto Parts tow mirrors. If you haven't seen the videos about the switchback lights, go ahead and click up above and check those out, because if you don't know about the switchback lights, you want to watch those first. I show you how to install them and everything. So moving on. These lights are actually a brand new style. They've got sequential switchback tow mirror lights now, and these things are really cool. First off, their switchback lights, as they are very nice, very bright, and they come in a variety of different colors. We've got smoked, we've got clear, which is what I've got on my truck, and they've also got just the normal dot style lights. You can get those in amber and you can get those in white. The sequential, I don't know if you guys know what sequential means, but the best way to show it to you is kind of to use the Mustang as an example. The old classic Mustangs had these kind of lights, and these new Mustangs have them as well. Sequential basically is just flashing how they're flashing right now, flashing in a little bit of a pattern instead of just a straight, steady flash. Such as these lights right here. These are the original style Boost Auto Parts switchback tow mirror marker lights. So this isn't really an install video, more like a review, a product review video for you guys. And I'm kind of going to show you, what you're going to need and what these things come with when you buy these from Boost Auto Parts, and everything to adapt them to your mirrors if you already have the sequential light set up. So here's the internals of the mirror. Once again, on the sequential lights, if you have not watched that video, click right up here, and I go through the entire process of how to install switchback turn signal lights into your mirrors. What you're going to need is you're going to need a harness that comes with the turn signal lights. That way you can wire them up and adapt them for your mirrors. That way you could use the switchbacks. They aren't 100% necessarily plug and play, as in, like, you can't take out your old lights, throw these in there, and they work. You do have to modify the wiring if you've got older set of Boost Auto mirrors, or you didn't buy them with the lights already installed. It is also an option to go on their website, buy a brand new set of mirrors, and just if you choose the switchback option, they'll go ahead and build them for you and install the switchbacks for you. That way you don't have to worry about any of those wiring messes. So when you get the set of switchback lights, what it's going to have, if you need it as an option, is going to be this little adapter harness. This basically plugs into the switchback harness and allows for the function of the sequential turn signal on these lights. Basically, without that harness, your light's not going to function. It's going to act like just a normal switchback turn signal unless you've got that harness plugged in. Then it's going to make it where it acts like the sequential light that you actually want on your vehicle. And obviously, you're going to have a separate power to power your running lights. When you get mirrors, you do have to wire them up. Newer trucks, they are going to be probably more plug and play. If you bought a truck, if you have an HD truck with these mirrors and everyth's already wired up, you plug them in and your new lights should work. But as far as the OBS and even some of like the classic body style, the cat eyes, if you want to call them that, and everything, you will have to go through and wire them up. So I've got kind of a wiring mess in here right now. I'm trying to clean that up, but each individual function of the mirror, aside from the power, has to be wired up. So if you want your forward facing lights or your turn signals done, you have to wire those up, as well as like the reverse puddle light and stuff like that. So what we're going to do, come in here, hit our hazard light, and we'll look at the other side first. And as I showed you before, this is the basic switchback strip light. It just flashes like a normal light. Like I said, super bright, but just a normal flash pattern. And coming around to the other side where we have the fresh sequential switchback, you see what I mean? Looks very similar to what the Mustang's taillights do. And it's just a really, really cool look. I know, some of you guys might not be into it, which that's okay, but this is just another really nice option that Boost Auto Parts offers. And, it just changes up your mirrors, gives you something different to do aside from just your normal dot lights or your normal switchback lights. And that's what it is. It's a really cool, different upgrade, different style, something that, you know, I haven't had on my truck yet, and I'm definitely glad to be working with Boost Auto Parts and have the opportunity to try out these brand new products. And like I said, if you want some for yourself, go down below. The link is in the description to go grab yourself some. You will have to disassemble your mirror in order to install these. I've got videos for that as well, as far as taking out your glass, you know, popping off that bezel, all that stuff. And then it's 2 screws right here to take out your light. I do have videos on that. Boost Auto Parts has videos on that as well. But let me get this cleaned up and we'll go get some shots of the truck with both these lights functioning and installed. Cold start! All right, honestly, it's a new day. We kind of had to put the light rewiring and everything on hold because of the weather. Here has decided to completely just go insane. Check this out. Here we go. It is snowing and it's really pretty cold for Missouri. I mean, honestly, let's take a look at what our weather says here. Check that out. 5 degrees. Feels like -15. Feels like -15. So obviously we had to put the mirror lights on hold. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, move a car out and get the heater turned on or something to finish this little project. Boost Auto Parts, I am so sorry that it's taken so long to get these lights wired up. I don't think I've ever, I don't remember ever experiencing weather that has done, you know, stuff like this. I mean, we've gotten ice, we've gotten snow, and that's really not the problem since I'm working in the garage. But the problem is the -15 feel. And yeah, so you northern guys, you're gonna laugh and say, man, that's nothing, I'm sure. But to those of us in Missouri, we're not used to this type of cold, really. We will see you all once we kind of get everything situated where I can put the stuff back together. All right, guys, after a few days, we have gotten a lot of snow, probably about 3 or 4, maybe 5 inches, and there's still more coming. But as you can see behind me, we've got the truck completely set up with the Boost Auto Parts switchback lights. Once again, wiring was just kind of messed up, and I had to go in and find the proper wires to reconnect everything, and I kind of cleaned it up a little bit as far as the internal wiring goes. But we've got working running lights and working switchbacks once again. And since this video is for the sequential switchbacks from Boost Auto Parts, I have the sequential one in the passenger side mirror and the regular one in the driver's side mirror. That way we can take a look and really see the differences between the two. As we see here, this is the non-sequential version of the Boost Auto Parts switchback light, still available if that's what you choose to get. And it flashes just a straight on amber flash. And it's just a normal flash, nothing special. But these were the first kind of little iteration of the switchback lights from Boost Auto Parts. So, you know, some people don't want the sequential, and if you don't want that option, then you can just get the steady flash. And if you do want the sequential, then obviously you could opt for the brand new sequential light. These are super easy to install, as you guys saw. You just take your mirror apart, and I've got a video for that. The link is going to be up above for you to check that one out. And I will say, guys, just a little disclaimer, I do not want to take, and I will not take any responsibility if you do happen to break your glass. The method that I use works for me, and it always has. Some people break their glass or break their tabs, but if you need a replacement, it is available from Boost Auto Parts website. But we've got the sequential lights looking really good, as well as the standard light. So here's a little comparison between the two. And honestly, I favor that sequential light. I guess probably because it's really different. You know, you don't see it very often. There's some custom builds out there that have it, but definitely makes me want to do something with my lower parking lights. But that might be something in a future video. As always, guys, super simple mod and a nice little custom touch to your tow mirrors from Boost Auto Parts. Boost Auto Parts offers a huge variety of different stuff for GM trucks, Dodge trucks, Ford trucks, Toyota trucks, you name it, they probably have it. So definitely hit the link down below in my description to check them out. Get yourself a set of Boost Auto Parts switchbacks for your tow mirrors. Super simple, easy to do, and really enhances the look of your tow mirrors on your truck. But that's going to wrap it up for this video, guys. I appreciate each of you that have subscribed, each of you that have watched the videos and continue to support the channel. It's greatly, greatly appreciated, and it definitely does not go unnoticed. We are very close to 10,000 subscribers, and at 10,000 subscribers, I know you're tired of hearing it, but I will be giving away a set of Boost Auto Parts tow mirrors. We partnered up to do the giveaway at 10,000. So be sure you go down below, you hit that red subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot, guys. We will see you all in the next video.